Welcome to the Balls Not Court podcast. Cortez Paulus here. Kevin Carter, the other usual guy. What is here. And he's in great shape. Don't mind that groaning. He had a free lunch, so maybe he's stuffed from eating food. So, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good.
Hey man, good to hear. How was your free lunch?
Oh, good.
Or dinner?
It's always good. Dinner?
Yeah, there we go.
Dinner. No, it was dinner. It was after 6.
Fair enough.
Dinner.
When were you were, I was like, where's he at?
I'm eating dinner.
So maybe you had a late shift or anything like that. I was just guessing.
For a hot date. Oh.
So, hey. It's all good.
Those are 2 words you never hear with me. Kevin, you got a hot date?
Got good food, though. Hey, it's been a while, man.
Welcome to Moose.
For both of us. So, anyways, hey, man.
What? We've been on a hot date?
Yeah, for hot dates.
Yeah.
Well, I've been on dates, but I don't know about hot dates. We're not going to spend too much.
Been on gassy dates.
Oh boy, I knew that was going to come out. Oh.
Then she did too. Ayo.
All right, let's start off with
good time.
Hey, let's start with Week 1 football, where there was 8 games decided by 4 points or less.
This week's episode brought to you by Gas X.
Oh, Lord. So a lot of close football games, and what's your overall impression of Week 1 in NFL football play?
I'm happy it's back, and I'm happy that it seems after Week 1 it's more competitive this year than we've seen in other years. But I think that'll slowly die down after Week 1 goes away, and then we'll see all the good teams come out and beat the holy dog mess out of all the bad teams. Because remember, last year San Francisco started 1-0 too.
Yeah, and
we've seen how that worked out for them.
Yeah, so there was a lot of tight games. There was
can't always play the Los Angeles Rams or the Rams of Los Angeles. That's what I call them.
Rams of Los Angeles. Without their rookie starting quarterback, so
inactive.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna put that tag on him and say French. I'm just gonna say rookie quarterback.
He was inactive.
Yeah, he was inactive and everything like
that. So. You mean to tell me? We'll just jump to that. You mean to tell me that a rookie quarterback couldn't get you 10 punts like your other guy got you? Play the kid.
Yeah. Overall impressions, a lot, like I said, mentioned tight games. There were some games where I thought for sure that some teams locked up, but this is the NFL and you play for 4 quarters, and some teams actually pushed back and got the lead and ended up winning the game. So a lot of competitiveness that's expected in Week 1. So a lot of buzz going around Week 1, and it was a fantastic opening week. So I got to catch a few games on Sunday. I had to drive back up here to Jacksonville from Orlando. But for the most part, it was a good week, and I'm glad that it's back as well, too. Got the Sundays back, so I'm pretty sure me and Kevin probably be catching some games up here, maybe at Boston or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Sunday. I'm pretty sure that I was mentioning to one of my truck driving buddies, like, what y'all do for the games on Sunday? I was like, well, usually if it's away games for Kevin, he likes to go up.
See him Sunday.
He likes to go up to these different spots, at Buffalo Wild Wings or Boston's or somewhere, and just catch the game and have a few drinks and like that. So I'm on board with that.
See him Sunday. What time do y'all play Sunday?
We play at 4.
See him Sunday.
So, yeah, we got the Colts. So
see him Sunday.
There we go. All right.
Oh, good. I can watch the Colts lose. And there we go.
There you go.
That's much better. Yeah, we can go and do that Sunday.
All right.
I think we know what we're doing Sunday.
We got that worked out. So
I think we already established that.
It's gonna be a fun-filled weekend for us. So.
Oh yeah, Saturday.
Got
to go sit in that packed house. I've got a bad part is we're going with my parents and everything. Everybody I'm going with is I'm not gonna say large, but is medium size. That place is not built for a bunch of medium-sized people to be sitting next to each other.
No. So I'm sure Kevin's gonna be like,
I'm looking for whoever's on the end.
And
Kevin, even if there's a slender person.
And Kevin's pretty tall, so he got to worry about his knees. And
I keep hitting that motherfucker. Like that. Don't lean back, bitches. Wow.
Oh man, but yeah, we got a fun-filled week and everything like that. And
those were not seat cushions.
It was good here. So, all right, well, we're just gonna briefly talk about a couple of these games here. We'll talk about the Super Bowl rematch that happened on Thursday. We got the Panthers at the Broncos. That was a nail biter, 20-21.
You mean headhunting gate?
I tell you what, I
headhunt gate.
Go ahead.
That's what it's called. This is the name of this. This game was headhunt gate.
They got fined.
Good Lord. No penalties at all whatsoever, but you got fined. The way they do things, befuddles me, but he was getting drilled in the noggin. There was no two ways around it. Cam was getting nailed in the noggin.
He was getting beat up. He was getting beat up, man.
Beat up.
This is a defense that had led the league in
headshots.
Penalties last season. So this is a defense that's known to be physical, led by T.J. Ward, I believe, who led that category.
The headhunting crew.
Which I'm surprised it wasn't him who actually hit him. But yeah, it was a brutal match for Cam, and he was getting beat up all around. And I first, man, like I said, I told him in the podcast last week that I thought for sure, man, the Panthers were going to come out and spank us. Kevin knew 7 is going to be a close game. I thought it was going to be just they're going to whip our tails because, they just got manhandled last year at the Super Bowl. So I just felt like it was going to be a contest it wasn't going to be a contest. And when I saw 17-7, I started freaking out.
And to quote Dr. J, though, Dr. Dre, they kept his head ringing.
So
I know who sang that song. Yeah.
So
Friday.
So here I am I'm trying to watch this football on the go. Because my buddy bachelor party was that Thursday in Cocoa Beach and everything like that. So we bounced around the bars and trying to find the game on, and it was a struggle, but I got to see. Well, I got the final update on Twitter, but as far as like trying to watch the end of the game, which was nerve-wracking because I heard they made the field goal, then they iced him, called timeout, and then here he goes for the field goal again and missed. So Broncos lucked out. They lucked out. Yeah, I will give them that. And sometimes I will take luck for a win. So I am not complaining because I had this one as a loss.
Sometimes, anytime you take luck as a win.
Yeah, so I would definitely take this as a win. And I admit people, we got lucky. We got lucky, but this is a darn good football team, and both of them. And maybe I underestimated my Broncos a little bit. The Simeon kid, the one interception, that was pretty bad. But you had the fumble on the running back, and the other interception, I feel like that wasn't his fault. The offensive line was getting beat up against that physical front of the Panthers. So
don't worry. This week you're not facing a physical front at all whatsoever.
So Simeon should have some time to develop his little bit more chemistry with his team.
Well, they done what they quick hit. They threw short passes. They made it comfortable for him.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do with a guy, especially if you're going up against somebody as aggressive as Carolina. So he performed well, considering what they were having him do and who he went up against.
Yeah. So kudos to the Broncos.
Seaman played well.
That's how I pronounced his name when I first heard it, but I was like Seaman, but it's Simeon. I'm sorry, but it's Simeon. I was one of many that mispronounced your name for a long time, so I'm glad I know it's Simeon now.
And I just do it now for giggles.
Just laughs now, right?
I just do it now just because.
All right, and we let you get into this next game here that comes up. The Green Bay Packers at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It was at this game. God blasted hot. Hot does not describe the temperature at this game. It was flipping hot. But it was a good game. When you hold Aaron Rodgers to 199 yards, you should win the ball game. It was just he escaped the pocket a few times, but you could tell that the Jaguars really have grown. They are a lot better than what they've been in the past, especially defensively. Offensively, same old, same old. There was about 4 or 5 calls that were just horrendous that could go either way. Much like how people call the game different with Cam Newton getting hit in the noggin. If that was Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers, just sake, or Drew Brees or somebody playing quarterback and those hits happened, the flag would have came out like an hour before they happened.
Yeah.
But because of being Cam, these things don't get called because of his style. Well, I think kind of, sort of, you have to, watching the Jaguar game, Allen Robinson got mugged about 4 times. I think they took his wallet, took his keys, went to his house and stole his puppy. They mugged him so much during the game. It was 3 or 4 of them that could have been called. One of them was a touchdown. Right. And the guy just flat out grabbed him so he couldn't get by him. And the ball just floats into the end zone with Robinson right there. The guy don't grab him, that's a touchdown. Well, no call. And it is what it is. You're going to have that every week, though. But I just think it was because of who they were playing, the circumstance that Jaguars still haven't got those kind of calls yet, and is in the position to get those kind of calls. Because, like it or not, I think that happens in the NFL.
Yeah.
That certain teams get these certain calls because that's who they are.
Right.
But they're definitely improved. It was a fun game. Packed. Wasn't as many Packers fans as people were saying it was going to be. I'd say there are about 10, 11,000. Remember as many Packers fans as there were Jaguar fans that went to the Tampa game last year, to where we had to help Tampa sell out a football game. Just like y'all know Tampa, we had to help y'all sell out a football game. Irish don't get liked out anymore, contrary to popular belief around the nation. But yeah, man, it was fun. I had a blast, and you can tell they're a better team. Much better team.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I saw like a little bit of the highlights there and like that, and talking to you and a few guys at the work that's a big Jazz fan. That he said, well, there was one play where Allen Robinson was going for the ball, and
he was mugged.
The guy was holding his hand while he was reaching out for one hand trying to catch a pass, and it's a blatant hold. They didn't call it.
Yep. But then you come down the other way, and a similar call happens with the Packers. Oh, that flag come flying right out.
Right.
Flag flew out, and I was like, that's the same. And he's been taking the whole game. And yet, I was like, if you're going to call a game, I don't bitch about the rest.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to call a game like that on one side, call it for both sides. Be consistent. They were anything but consistent the other night. Gotcha. Holding calls that were like not existent. It was weird. It was a weird called game, but fun.
Awesome. All right. What happened to Adrian Peterson this week?
Oh, and Jalen Ramsey's telling them, don't just throw the ball my way and you'll see what happens. They threw the ball at him twice. 0 completion. They threw it at him twice. That was it.
Nice. Talk about Adrian Peterson this week, man.
I don't want to talk about Adrian Peterson, asshole.
What happened to this guy?
I don't know. Tennessee's front is not known as the greatest defensive front in the NFL, and they shut his behind down. But you were also probably putting 37 people in the box.
That's what I heard, too.
Disrespecting the hell out of their passing game.
Which was Sean Hill, right?
Yeah. Disrespect the hell out of their defense. But the Vikings' defense is 2 of them.
Yeah, I was
2 interceptions for touchdown. Or I know 1 interception for a touchdown. I don't know if they had 2. But I know they had
19 carries. Yeah.
Oh, they had a interception and a fumble return for a touchdown. So today was the week to have the Vikings defense in fantasy.
I see, man. That's why
but you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Tennessee, the whole preseason, what all did they do? Run. Marcus Mariota throws the ball over 40 times in your season opener. Okay.
Don't understand that, huh?
You did all that running only to come out and sling the ball all over the place. Good on you. Maybe you should go back there to running.
Well, who's their head